Easter's nearly here, so this week I'm crocheting baby chicken. I use DK yarn, 3.5mm hook, 12mm safety eyes, some stuffing, stitch marker and yarn needle. I start with the head. Round 1 is magic circle and 6 single crochets in it. For round 2, increase in every stitch. And from round 2, I use stitch marker to mark my first stitch. Round 3 is 1 single crochet and 1 increase, all the way around. Round 4 is 2 single crochets and 1 increase, all the way around. Round 5, 3 single crochets and 1 increase, all the way around. Round 6 is 4 single crochets and 1 increase, and this is the last round with increases. For next 6 rounds, round 7 to 12, single crochet in each stitch. Round 13 is 4 single crochets and 1 decrease, all the way around. Round 14 is 3 single crochets and 1 decrease, all the way around. Round 15 is 2 single crochets and 1 decrease, all the way around. Round 16 is 1 single crochet and 1 decrease all the way around. Next step is to insert the eyes, and they go between round 11 and 12 and 5 stitches apart. Place the backings on. I had to fasten off right away, but I just kept the yarn attached and start stuffing instead. So I did other way around. At the end of the day, it just doesn't make any difference which I do first. When I was happy with the head and the stuffing, only then I fastened off and cut the yarn. And I left a little bit longer tail because I have to attach the body. Now for the body, round 1 is magic circle and 6 single crochets again. Round 2, increase in every stitch. Round 3, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Round 4 is 5 single crochets, 1 increase. Now 4 rounds, round 5 to 8, single crochet in each stitch. Round 9 is 5 single crochets and 1 decrease all the way around. And last round, round 10, is single crochet and decrease all the way around. Then fasten off, and for this part I left a long tail as well. No explanation for my thought process, but to sew 2 pieces together you just need 1 long tail. And body is ready for stuffing. Next part are wings. I have to make 2 of them, and round 1 is magic circle and 6 single crochets. Round 2 is increase in every stitch. and finish with a slip stitch. This time I didn't use stitch marker because there are no rounds after this one. And for wings, I left a longer tail as well, because I have to sew to the body. Here are 2 wings ready. And to make them as wings, I fold circle on half and sew the outside loops together. For the second wing, I was a little bit smarter and I cut the tail in the middle before sewing together. Now 2 wings are ready for attaching to body. Now for the beak, I need 2 exactly the same parts. I start with chain 3, 2 single crochets on the way back, turn your work, and without any chains, 1 single crochet in the stitch and fasten off. And once again, leaving tail for sewing. Feet, I start with chain 3, 2 single crochets in the second chain from the hook, and 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and fasten off. Once again, leave the tail. Feet are ready, and now all parts are ready and time to assemble. I started with the beak, sew 2 little mini triangles together, and for my own peace of mind, I tie knots on each end. And beak is ready and time to put in place. To keep it in place, I used sewing pin. It made sewing much easier. I did top part and then the bottom part as well. And then work in all the yarn tails and cut off. Head is finished, and now it's time to attach the body. This is the moment when I realized I have 2 tails for no reason. I didn't need to pause so long, but I decided to tie a knot so it's easier to keep in place. And ready to start the surgery. Just before closing completely, I added a little bit more stuffing. And again double knot and work in tails. Now deciding placement for the wings and sew them on. Done. And the same with the feet. I use sewing pins to keep them in place and adjust how far they need to be. And sew them on. And mini chick is ready. But it's not everything. I wanted to make some hair. So I wrapped the yarn, I think was 7 times around, then cut one end and with crochet needle pull them through the top of the head. This is my first time making hair, so I'm trying to decide how to do it. I know there are easier ways, but for me always knots work, so I'm tying a knot. Then to balance it out, I went from other side and put another strand of hairs in. And the third one in the space where was free. I don't know what you think, but I think it's pretty cute. So I cut all the same length and I didn't want to hold together, so I took orange yarn and kind of wrapped the yarn around to keep them together. It is original hair tie. And then again, made a double knot and worked in the yarn tails. And like that, the little chick is complete. I made another one with a shorter hair and a little bow. I didn't like feet so much, so with this one, what I just made in the video, I made them a little bit loose. This one here is different pattern. Wings are so puffed up, tail puffed up. For little chicks, there are no tails, but this one, it's a bit too stuffed. Then this one, it happened to be mummy chicken. That was my second try, following completely different pattern. I followed the pattern, but it didn't happen the way it was in a picture. Hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Easter, and thanks for watching.